would I change?
Yeah.
First off, it's so predictable and nobody has to think. No quarterback has to think going against the Eagles. We know that they're going to get certain coverages on first and second down. It's going to be a cover 4 structure. You may get a little bit of cover 3 on first down. And then if you're in short yardage, 3rd and 3 to 6, you're going to get man coverage, right?
Right.
So you have to be able to change your percentages up. Let's go a cover 2 on first down. Let's go a man coverage on first down. Let's change it up and add some variety, but definitely on third downs in particular, you have to bring your guys up toward the line of scrimmage. You have to.
So
you cannot play back.
Let me ask you this, and maybe for both of you,
Yes.
in your tape study, because the Eagles are known for trying to do some post-snap movement, trying to disguise, but can your disguising techniques also be
Predictable?
so predictable because you're doing
Well,
them
funny.
the same way week after week?
Now there's this thought that permeates the league that the Vic Fangio defense, the initial structure of that and the offshoots of it are sort of the in thing to do.
Correct.
And Vic is obviously brilliant. I've talked to Vic over the years. He's kind of savant-like. You wouldn't call him a warm and fuzzy guy. He's not Mr. Personality, but he's just one of those guys.
Right.
He's like a genius type when you talk to him.
Much like you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're not warm or fuzzy.
We're exactly the same. Right. But the thing I keep thinking, and I'm not smart enough to know the answer to this, because I don't know I don't know his defense like the guys who know it. You know, they always say that the cover 4 structure is a really good starting point because you can then do many things when the ball's snapped.
Right.
Okay, that's sort of the overriding belief that it presents its own set of sort of disguise and rotation that's built into the cover 4 structure, right? Isn't that kind of the way it's talked about? Mm-hmm. So the question becomes, because even Ed Donatel with the Vikings, he's the same, and that defense gives up a ton of explosive plays. Again, no knock on Donatel, we're just talking, that's the reality this season.
Right.
The tape and the numbers tell you that. So the question becomes, because those defenses are built more on 4-man pass rush, which obviously the Eagles have a good one this year,
right.
and the supposed, built-in disguise and late rotation. So the question becomes, does that in and of itself become, predictable is not the right word necessarily, but does it at some point become a case where teams can kind of figure that out based on front structure? Because all defenses are built, there's a front structure, there's a front mechanics. There's a coverage structure and there's coverage mechanics. And there's a lot of coaches in the NFL, and these guys are smart, and they can figure stuff out. So does it become a situation where you can kind of figure it out to some degree based on down and distance and the structure and the mechanics of the defense?
Are you guys seeing in this Fangio-type scheme, is it, because there are voids in every zone coverage?
Of course there are.
Are you guys seeing anything consistent when you watch your tape?
Well, here's the thing. This team does not do a great job of touching people. Our secondary, even though you're in zone, you have to reroute and throw off timing. You can't allow guys within that 5 yards to just run by you freely without being touched. If not, you're going to allow them to get to the spot a lot quicker, and it's a clear, decisive read for the quarterback. That's one thing that our team doesn't do at all. It's not like something where I can remember a play where, he was within 5 yards and he got chucked pretty good. No, even in cover 2, our guys let guys run straight by them. And I don't know if it's something that they don't teach, but the good zone defensive teams that don't give up a lot of yards, they usually are great within that 5-yard range of putting your hands on them.
Jay, when you were playing, were there teams that playing something like this gave you problems? Would they be more physical?
The Patriots. The Patriots would knock your freaking sock. The end would bang you before you went out on the route. And that was just the structure of their defense. If you lined up tight, the defensive end would touch you. He would touch you before he passed rushed.
Well, that's what they did in the Super Bowl when they beat the greatest show on turf. Every time Marshall Faulk was offset in the backfield, Willie McGinnis or the other defensive end would go just run right at him. Because Belichick decided that Faulk offset was the key to their offense.
Rams complained to the league about it.
Right.
Also the Steelers. with the Dick LeBeau defenses, they touch. You have, like, when you're a zone defense, you're not just dropping back and just letting guys complete. You have to throw off time. That's what man-to-man does.
Right.
Man-to-man is not just, oh, everybody has a man. No, you're disrupting the timing of the quarterback, and you got to figure out a way to do that in zone.